And for many of us, the race to re-edit Chris Froome's Sports Personality of the Year segment in time for Sunday's show is easily as gripping as anything the seemingly bent sport of cycling can offer. Chris is in line for the big award, and though he is about as likely to trouble world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua as Monaco's Lewis Hamilton is, Froome is still obliged to appear for a sit-down interview, as well as star in some sort of year overview/training montage. Ideally one that doesn't show a Bridget Nielsen-style character lovingly administering his asthma inhaler, in homage to Rocky IV. Incidentally, it's totally fine to drink 6 eggnogs while you're watching this bit of SPOTY to help you get into the spirit. Think of it as a therapeutic use exemption. By way of a recap, a joint investigation by The Guardian and Le Monde this week revealed that the 4-time Tour de France winner Froome failed a drugs test during his victory in the Vuelta a España in September, after double the permitted level of the asthma medication salbutamol was found in his urine. Despite admitting he had upped his dose during competition, Froome insists he did not exceed the permitted dose, and followed protocol. Quite why these misfortunes keep dogging Team Sky is anyone's guess. It was only a few weeks ago that UK anti-doping, owing to a lack of accurate medical records, was forced to close its probe into a mysterious jiffy bag delivered to Team Sky for the use of Bradley Wiggins during the 2011 Critérium du Dauphiné. I can't remember precisely what UKAD's precise wording was, but it might as well have been what the police concluded about that Spinal Tap drummer who died in a bizarre gardening accident, best left unsolved. Anyway, now there's this new business. For some, such as the 4-time world time trial champion Tony Martin, it is a scandal that the story emerged only after a newspaper investigation, and evidence of a double standard in cycling governing body UCI's treatment of Team Sky. Yet the most questionable double standard as far as this team goes is, as always, its own. It was the same with Wiggins and the jiffy bag case. A setup that has spent years trumpeting its marginal gains and obsession with absolutely tiny details was revealed as failing to keep basic medical records. Now, even during the year it's had in which its attempts to find the gains in what former Sky and British cycling coach Shane Sutton called grey areas have been widely condemned, Team Sky has somehow presided over a failed drugs test. Which is the real Team Sky? I have read all the articles where journalists were invited to the so-called Metal Factory, the state-of-the-art HQ where they've painted the floor white, and it's won them the Vuelta or whatnot. According to these reports, there was genuinely something called the Secret Squirrel Club, a Room X, where elite riders were given entirely legal high something or others by some Q equivalent shortly before departing for a mission, a readiness index, and so on and so on. But given the weird cock UPS, which art is this all really a state of?